What is up, YouTube, and welcome to this Moon Knight Episode 2 review. This will be an unscripted review, and this is just my thoughts on the episode as I go through them. So we pick up after last week where Mark Spector revealed himself, put on the suit, and looked so very, very cool. However, the fallout of this is quite large as, well, Stephen is back in his body and he wants to go and see the footage of the Jackal attacking him, but, well, no one can see it. No one can see it later in the episode as well when the bystanders look. And there is a good reason for this, because as we know, it's not particularly been revealed in the show, but the lore states that Mark Spector was reborn by Khonshu as he died, which means, well, the Jackals of the Dead of Anubis here, or maybe they're working for Ammit. They've changed the mythology up a bit because Ammit was a smaller goddess in the pantheon of Egyptian mythology, but I'll get to the point. He can only see them because he died. So that makes sense. It's like the Thestrals, I think they were in Harry Potter. I've probably got that very, very wrong. The ones that Luna and Harry see because they saw someone die. Okay, maybe it's not like that. But he actually gets kicked out of his job because he broke a toilet, which is really, really funny. And it's interesting that he's got the people who are wearing the uniforms here have the National Art Gallery, but, well, that is actually, well, the British Museum has all the Egyptian stuff in it. So he's given a leaflet here for some mental health stuff, and as we saw in the trailer and in the comics, he does get checked into a mental health facility, or a sanitarium, or whatever you call them now. And we also see on the desk of the HR guy that is a god as well. So that's an interesting one as well. So let's move on. So as we go on through the episode, he goes to the facility where or at least where Mark Spector's stuff actually is. So we see the money, we see the passport there as well. He is the main persona, and he's an avatar of Khonshu, the god of, well, justice and moons. So, yeah, but Layla finds him, who is an interesting one. And, well, who is she? Well, he had a girlfriend in the show, or the comics, called Marlene, and he had a friend called Frenchie. Frenchie, we know, exists because his name was in his phone last episode, so that's curious nonetheless. However, Layla finds him and asks if Steve is his latest fake identity, and Layla knows French, which I guess could be a combination of Frenchie and Marlene, but I guess Frenchie Duchamp does exist. But, well, he is actually taken by Interpol because Mark Spector has been a naughty little boy. His Interpol profile says 1975, followed by numbers. He debuted in 1975 in Werewolf by Night, number 32. He's accused of hitting a dig site and killing archaeologists, similar to his original comic book origin, where Raoul Bushman killed Dr. Peter Alloran, who found a tomb and Bushman wanted to loot it, leading Mark to turn on him and become reborn by Khonshu, which is probably the storyline they're going for this. And Arthur asks if Khonshu chose him because his mind was easy to break, or if it was already broken. So we do meet this Arthur chap once again, Arthur Harrow, and it's a very, very odd one, as they are working for Ammit. So he goes to the community that he set up. If you know London, you'll know that this is very much what London is eulogized, supposed to have been like before, crime and stuff. But anyway, it's a very nice little place here that the community that Ammit has thought would be nice. We learn that Arthur was actually the previous avatar of Khonshu. So he says he was the Fist of Vengeance, another name for Moon Knight. Moon Knight Annual Number 1, 2019 shows other avatars, and Ammit wants to wipe out sinners before they sin, but Khonshu only wants to wipe out those who have sinned, which gives us an insight into why Arthur left the Khonshu avatar. Yeah, they discuss killing of children and sinning. It's similar to the original sin there. So we move on as well, as he wants the scarab, which I presume would lead to Amit as well. And we have Layla turn up again, who reminds me of Layla Hassan from the Assassin's Creed franchise as well. Both born in Cairo, both treasure hunters against their will or with their will. But we have our boy Stephen jump out as he's chased by yet another jackal, and he dons the Mr. Knight outfit. So that was there in the Warren Ellis run, and then continued over to the Jeff Lemire run as well. But he gets hit by a car, and he fights the jackals once again as a bus hits him, where we see WB032, which is Werewolf by Night. And then we have a stunning fight across the rooftops, and we have him dispatch the jackal, which is so very, very much like the actual fight he had with the werewolf in Werewolf by Night 32. And Layla goes off to get the scarab, and Khonshu threatens to actually make Layla his next avatar. As we know, there have been quite a lot. And he says that Mark was just a corpse when he found him. And he wakes up in Egypt as well. It's now time to go to episode 3, which is obviously next week. But overall, I thought this was a good episode. It's strong, it's mysterious. I feel like maybe this is the only Disney Plus show which would have been better if maybe it was released all at once. There's not too much Easter eggs or dense stuff in it, but anyway, that is it for this video. I'll see you soon. Goodbye.